Yo, what is up YouTube? We are back with another Rust video, and in this video today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the one-way door for your trap base in Rust. Because a big problem people have is they'll set up their trap door to where, whether it be a pressure plate, a laser, or even a heartbeat sensor, once it is triggered it will close the door. But a big problem is once the enemy steps off the pressure plate or out of the way of the laser or out of the line of sight of the heartbeat sensor, the door will reopen, because door triggers need to have power to stay open and they need to have power shut off to stay closed. The big problem people have is to keeping that power off. So I'm going to show you guys how you can do that very simply in this video. Now, all you'll need to make this work are four very simple things. Most importantly, we're going to be using a memory cell. The second thing is a button. The third is your trapping device, your sensor, whatever it may be, whether it be a laser or a heartbeat sensor or even a pressure plate. Any of those will do, whatever you choose to use. That will be your third item. And the fourth thing will be your door controller. And if you would like to pause at this part of the video, I will be putting a wiring schematic on screen for you to easily replicate in game. Now we're going to start this off by placing our memory cell down, our button, our door controller, and we'll go ahead and connect that to the door that we want to trigger. And then last, go ahead and place your triggering device. In this case, I'm gonna be using the pressure plate. Once you have all four of those down, go ahead and connect the power to your button, the memory cell, and to your pressure plate. Now, once you have power going to all three of those, you want to work with your memory cell at this point, and it has two outputs, power outputs. It's got a regular output and an inverted output. For this scenario, we're going to be using the inverted output, but we want to take the inverted output and go ahead and connect it to our door controller. And that will allow a continuous flow of power through our memory cell to our door controller while it is on. Now we want to connect our power output on our switch to our memory cell. Now the memory cell on the right side has three different selections. It has set, it has reset, and it has toggle. But obviously we want this button to reset this memory cell when it is triggered, so we're going to connect this button to the reset trigger on the right side of the memory cell. Now last but not least, we want to take the power output of the pressure plate and go ahead and plug it into the memory cell into the set input. Now what this will do is anytime that pressure plate is powered for no matter how long, once that set button receives power, it will block all power going through the memory cell to the door controller permanently, or at least until you hit the button to reset it. So the memory cell, pretty much when it is triggered, it will shut off all power to whatever it is powering. And then that reset button will reset the memory cell. It's pretty much that simple. Now this does work with everything. It works with the laser. Anytime you walk past that, it'll send power to the memory cell, closing the door permanently until you reset it. And along with the heartbeat sensor, once that is triggered, it will also send power to the memory cell, closing the door permanently until you reset it. And that is the simplest way on how to make a permanently closing door on your trap base. I hope this was helpful, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.